Hey guys, it is Mark. It is July 20th, and I finally made it back over to the den. It's a little weathered. I found a brand new amazing structure I'm going to show just a minute right around the corner from it. They have been busy in here. Busy like when you see the structure you're going to flip. But they have, I haven't been back here in a while since I left gifts. I think I showed that I made a little teepee. And I put bananas and corn and apples and so forth in the little teepee of sticks. And they tore it down and piled up the sticks on top. Here, so let me, the den is still clean. It looks like it's fallen apart a little bit here. But still, nobody's been in here. They have been here though, because the structure I'm going to show up here, they may have left for me. See, it's still pretty clean in there. Oh, looks like, see, remember, those sticks weren't there. They made a little triangle. But up here, I made a teepee a couple of weeks ago, I guess. Put apples and stuff and you know, teepeed it up. A little tiny one just to cover it up so the animals didn't get it. But they haven't added any new moss inside. And it looks, first, you know, as I came across the ravine over here, because I wanted to check out that structure, that teepee there. See, that teepee's like a guard post. And that, I believe, is where they sit. And we're over watching this whenever, because I think somebody was born here. Or something went on here, is why this was built. But there are several 3- and 4-way teepees like that go up the ravine here. There's one up on the hill. There's another up top there. And again, I haven't been back here in a while either. You know, basically I just make a big circle every couple weeks checking, see what's new at each den, going from up, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I got up here today and I just about flipped. They haven't been using this. See, it's kind of falling apart, looks like, maybe because of the rain. But they built this impressive teepee structure up here. I'm going to show you here. But see, all that wood that's piled right there on top, that was what I made a little cage to put my my gifting on top of this rock here, on top of this boulder. And see all this? It's all mud. It's been packed in there. So it's a very fortified. Still lasting. It hasn't fallen down completely. But dang, when I got up here, I just about crapped my pants, because this is all new. I've never seen this. This was never here. This is like a matter of who knows how old, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I haven't been to this den in probably 3-4 weeks since I last gifted there. Couldn't find the banana peels or anything, but look at this. And these stumps. Look at that. I can't even move that stump. They have been busy over here. Look at that. That is an impressive structure. See, this, I was looking at it, and this stump right here, for these, it looks like they broke some trees off. That particular stump right there, I think came from over here, off a rotted stump. A tree that died, and they ripped it out of the ground. And I can see a number of places where they were trying to rip the trees, see? Look, they toppled this over here. Look at that, they just toppled that over. It looks like they were going to rip that one. That's still a fresh aspen there, or a fresh sapling. Toppled this tree and it just started breaking off dead wood off of it. And then these two here. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. The ground's all torn up. You could see where they've drug logs to build this thing. That's impressive. Right at that den. This was not there. But that one with the stump, see? It looks like they tore it right up out of here. And another tree with a stump that's fallen, torn up. Crazy, crazy. That is one impressive structure. So, they have been coming through here. They do use that den. They're saying that's home. That's impressive, man. Really, really cool. I'm really happy that I found this. Because in the way of prints and stuff today, it's been dead. I haven't found any prints. I came up, once I got over here, I was like, holy smokes. So I've just been analyzing it, kind of took a look in the area. Haven't got any vocalizations either. It's getting close to that time too. It's getting kind of dark, which is what I wanted, because the last time I was here, see? Hole in the ground. They've just torn trees up. Look at that, out of the ground. They've torn them out of the ground to build that. Just lifted rotted stumps out. That's amazing. I'll be posting stills on this on my Facebook page, by the way. But I'm heading into an area here, down here as we go, where I had those footsteps. It was around this time too, getting close to dusk. And I heard a woo way off in the distance. And he took off. Boom, 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 boom. You could hear him. And I think it was a little guy. He was all by himself. He was like stalking me or something, but I didn't see him. I don't know. But you could hear him running towards wherever that woo was coming from. So I walked down here and found that little cave right there. It goes down like somebody's hollowed it out under that rock. You could easily just slide right in and you're right in there. There's like a room in there. That's really cool right there. So anyways, I'm like, holy smokes, the ground is torn up. They have been tearing it apart. So I'm just going to make my way along to that area where I was when we got the woo! And the game trail's all torn up, which means that they've been dragging logs, dragging them through here. See? Look. See? I tell people this is like being in Africa. They make little nests and dens everywhere. Look at that. And then just right, I have 3 right in a row. Look at how big that structure is. This area is so hopping all the time. So we're going to head south here a little ways. See what we come across. I have not run across a single print though today. Of course, I haven't, you know, it's one of those things you got to be keyed up to really find prints because they could be anywhere. Some days I'm fast and I can find prints, and other days I'm just awful. I just don't find them. So It gets really spooky in here once it gets dark like this. See all of these trees, this dead wood? Look at this. They've been tearing it down and transporting it over to that structure. That's what they're doing. Right along the game trail. Look at that. There's busted boughs and trees everywhere. So they have been like super active in here. There ain't no question. There's no way that's human made. Now I'm heading towards a ravine. I want to check on a structure that I haven't been to in quite some time. That I found in a ravine. It looks like they were making a little roof inside the ravine. Like they were waiting for deer, because see, deer, you can tell this is a game trail. See the deer come through here. It's not clearly defined, but this is where all the deer poop is. And they go from ravine to ravine. Whew, man, this is something else. And you know, that structure is just blew me away. So that's a good sign. I'm just not finding prints. So okay, there's that cave up there. That's really hard to get into. Trying to get up that, you need a rope or something to either come down from the top, because you start trying to climb up that and you just slide right down. It's pretty steep. Really hard to get to cave. Here's this. Here's what I believe. Look at that. This is what I believe. Something's buried under there. This mound. But I still haven't got around to tearing it up, because there's a huge stump, dead wood piled on top of it. And it's all packed with mud. So there's something in there. So, see, it's all soft. So there's something buried underneath this. Or at least I assume. One of these days I'll get around to digging that up and hopefully not get killed for doing it. But let's see, where was that? See, there was a little structure in the ravine. I think it's up here a little bit. What was that? Whoop! Whoop! See, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I may be too high. Let's try down here a little bit. There was a couple, it was like 2 months ago. I found a structure crossing this ravine, but I may be mistaken. My area right now. We'll work down a little bit. I am not far at all from the dirt road. It's probably 400 or 500 yards down that way. Huh. See, everything's overgrown now that it's summer. It's all green, so it doesn't all look the same. I don't recognize any of it. Whew, man, I'm pooped. Is that it down there? May not be this ravine. There was a little pit with some boulders, and he had built a roof over the pit, like he'd been sitting down here in the ravine and covered himself up. But I can't, because everything's so overgrown, I can't, I don't recognize it. I don't recognize any of it. Yeah, that's really an impressive structure that got built over there. It's going to be really hard to get back up in there. Everything is always arch pointing. It's something, see that one? Everything is always pointing to a certain direction for a certain reason. Water or another den. Let's see, what's this? See that? Humans don't do that. It always gets really stinky in those ravines. Let's move up a little bit. Wind's kind of kicking up, which just feels good. It's been so hot all day. This breeze is blowing through the trees. It's making it hard to hear anything though. Okay, so that'll be a quick little segment there. I just wanted to show that new structure. Hold on, I'm getting the skunky smell right here, right now. Maybe not. All right, and so that'll be it.